It is fully packed here tonight. I'm Todd Grisham, and we're going old school tonight here inside the Grand Theater. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
Time for our tail of the tape. Deontay Wilder, 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach. And he'll be taking on Joe Louis. He's 6'2" tall, 181 pounds, one of the best right hands in the business.
Brawlers are a nightmare. You've got to be strong and fit. Use that long reach, use that long jab. Do it that way, you'll be safe all night.
Here he comes, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder. It's the Brown Bomber, Joe Louis. One of the most historically important fighters of all time.
They have waited for this fight for so long.
This bout is scheduled for 8.
We welcome you to this beautiful theater where every seat has been... These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
With sluggers, you cannot let them get into a rhythm because this is how they train. This is how they prepare for a fight. This is what they'll do all night. Do not dance their dance. You've got to use speed.
The Brown Bomber in some trouble. And now they're right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
And they hold it right there. Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. The Brown Bomber couldn't take anymore. They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at it. There's nothing there. There's no defense.
Not the best of rounds. Oh, wait a minute. Joe Louis in trouble. Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then get...
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
How about that time counter shot? It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They exchange punches. The straight right just misses. Deontay Wilder and the Bronze Bomber goes down. About that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You'd like to see more jabs. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
To make or break a fighter.
The bell rings and we start the third. They exchange punches. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. The straight right just misses. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This is a high-octane battle. He's got a massive reach advantage. Let's see if he uses it.
You cannot beat a good old-fashioned long jab. Nobody can get past that.
Beautiful counterpunch. Joe Louis in trouble. Oh, wait a minute. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Defense.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round? Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Punch, counter punch. These two were made for each other. They both want a knockout, you can tell. It's bombs away. A perfect counter shot. Positives and negatives in the heavyweight division of this. Oh, right there. Oh, Wilder just got clipped and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard.
Whoa, Johnny! The Brown Bomber in some trouble! Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Both men were knocked down. And they both got up in that round.
Sometimes you talk about drawing first blood.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. What is this round going to look like after all the drama of the previous round where both of these athletes went down?
I've seen that twice before, both.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt. And apparently... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. The Brown Bomber goes to the canvas. So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, freshen up, boom, different tactics.
Joe Louis in trouble. How are they still standing?
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
The Brown Bomber in some trouble. The Hall of Famer Joe Louis is down. Well, this fighter has been down twice. They've got... There's the bell to start round 6. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good. Hold it right there. Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt. Back and forth they go. The Brown Bomber in some trouble. One of the all-time greats, Joe Louis, is down. So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry.
Big, heavy shots, and Louis is down. So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power.
Welcome to the WBC Arena. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. The Deontay Wilder. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
What a venue, what a fight, what action.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. Defense is not an option for these two. Nice counter shot. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Well, we all know, when Wilder fights Fury, someone is getting knocked down, and probably both guys.
Let's look at history. Wilder is hungry. The first time they drew, he said, no, that shouldn't have happened. The second time he lost, no, something's wrong. The third time, we're running out of excuses. Not a fourth time. There's no fifth time. We get to the fourth time, there's no excuses left. Wilder is angry. His reputation, his legacy, and everything he's done, he's used to being the best. Now he's got to admit, you know what? Maybe, just maybe, this guy is better than me, no matter what we've seen. No matter what Tyson Fury has done. Wilder is so dangerous, he's not willing to accept it.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen.
And there's the bell for round two. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You just see the nerves on that fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Nope, that jab not going to score. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
And he just misses with that jab. How about that time counter shot? And he parries that left jab away. The straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about fury in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the...
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Both men step back for just a moment. The straight right just misses. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
They've got to be very wary if you're...
And down goes Fury! Let's talk about Fury in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love the response, though. Got back.
Back at it in round 4. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
That jab won't score. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. We know... Whoa, wait a minute! Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked! Down goes Fury! Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or is it a bit of a mousetrap?
Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. And down goes Fury. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. A borderline disastrous round, but he's still on his feet.
Unbelievable heart. Knocked down twice.
Time for the 5th round. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'd be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Can't land that jab. Nice counter. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. Nope, that hook won't score. Catch and shoot. Did you see that? And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
There's the bell for round 6. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
That counter shot lands. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
A swing and a miss with the right hook. You'd like to see more jabs. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't.
Here comes round 7. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that.
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. And Tyson Fury, down goes Fury. You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight.